One mark, one laptop, and one nasty surprise. Because a few minutes later, his laptop is gone. This is the trusting stranger. It's a beautiful sunny morning, and it looks like new recruit Polly is dressed for a spot of cycling. But first, she stops off for some light refreshments. In fact, she's having a good look around this cafe for a suitable mark. A mark with a suitably expensive laptop. Time for a bit of friendly flirting.
Excuse me, do you know if there's any I've got a bike, is there do you just ride on the road here or is there bike lanes?
Yeah, there's a few, you just have to take your chance.
Yeah, just find them. Yeah. It's quite nippy out today, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It looks sunny, but deceiving.
Yes.
I was riding on my bike, I was like, oh.
Keep you nice and warm while I exercise.
Yeah, it's nice and warm in here actually. Good spot in the sun. You from here?
Polly's certainly turning on the charm, and this guy seems happy to get all her attention. Here's someone else looking for his morning coffee. It's new recruit Jazz. And his entrance is Polly's cue to get up and leave. But timing is crucial here.
Hi there. Could I just get, Oh, actually, no, I'll grab one of these smoothies.
Yeah, cool.
Polly doesn't want anyone else to sit down next to the mark, only Jazz.
Thank you. Yeah, I do.
So she makes a bit more small talk until he takes her place.
Which is the best way, do you think, to cycle to the West End? Byers Road, have you ever heard of that?
Yeah. Walk to the traffic lights.
Yep.
Turn.
Okay.
Seamless.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
One customer leaves, another arrives. The mark doesn't suspect that these two hustlers are really working together as a team. Jazz has only just arrived, but it's already time for him to make his move.
Excuse me, mate. Do you mind just looking after shall I go to the toilet? Cheers, mate.
So what's Jazz up to? Why is he leaving his laptop with a complete stranger? In fact, this is all part of the plan. Jazz is back from the gents. Lucky for him, his laptop is still there. This is clearly an honourable mark. Now for the final part of the scam. Polly is still outside. Looks like she's having a bit of trouble with her bike lock. If only there was a big strong man to help her.
Hi, it's only me again, I'm sorry. This won't work on my lock. I don't know if you could help me. It's like a big, yeah.
Will the mark help? And what's she going to do with that laptop of his? Jazz trusted him earlier with his laptop. Maybe he'll ask for the same favour in return.
I can't do it. Is that all right?
You could.
Yeah, of course.
Cheers, thank you. Sorry, I don't know that I'm just being silly. I've been trying for ages, and I'm really trying to do it, but it's not working. It's literally only here.
The mark is just out of sight of the windows and his laptop.
It's just done a bit stiff.
Jazz needs to time his move just right, or he'll be in deep trouble.
I wouldn't have said it was you.
Time to go. Trying to act as casual as possible, Jazz packs up his gear. And whilst the mark is distracted,
If I turn it much harder, it'll break the plastic.
Jazz helps himself to his laptop.
I can't help you, I'm afraid.
No, don't say that!
The mark is on his way back,
Thank you, though. Cheers, nice to meet you. Bye.
and Jazz is on his way out by the other exit, and not a moment too soon. The mark is left wondering what on earth happened.
It looks sunny, but deceiving.
A chat with a beautiful girl over coffee has suddenly turned into a nightmare of a day. There's no sign of Polly. And that bike wasn't hers in the first place. No wonder the key didn't fit.
And the girl came back and said, listen, I'm really sorry to bother you. Asked me if I wouldn't mind helping her with her bike lock that appeared to be jammed. So I thought, I've looked after this guy's stuff. He'll be fine looking after mine. So went back in after 30 seconds. The guy was gone with his stuff and my stuff. So yeah, it was quite clearly they were operating together.
In this hustle, I have placed an ad in a newspaper selling a laptop. Now, I've had a reply. I'm just emailing a time and a place to meet. Now, what this lady thinks she's going to be getting is this laptop right here. It's quite expensive, but actually, what she's going to be getting is this, a plank of wood, which is obviously worth nothing.
This is a fairly straightforward con, but there is an element of jeopardy. The customer's friend is going to meet Jess in a cafe to exchange £200 for a laptop. Jess must demonstrate the real laptop, then switch the real one for the fake. The risk lies in being able to get out before the mark has a chance to check the switched case. This is the laptop switch. And this is the meeting place. Our cameras are rigged and Jess takes up her position. Alex waits outside for backup in case all goes wrong. Something's wrong. The mark is late.
Hello? Yes,
It's the mark. It's okay she can't find the cafe, so Jess gives her instructions how to get there.
Sorry.
At last, the mark arrives.
I'm really sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush. I had to be somewhere 15 minutes ago, so really quickly. Do you know anything about computers or anything? Just a little bit. Just a little bit, right. I'll start it up for you so you can have a quick look.
Jess lets the mark try the real computer.
Well, listen, if you have any problems, you've got, like I said, you've got my number, just give me a ring, you know. All the software's already on there. Microsoft Office, Windows, got everything.
The mark gets a call from another friend and is distracted. Jess seizes the opportunity to pack away the computer and do the switch. The fake is in the carrier bag.
Everything's in this bag, okay.
Jess gives the mark an excuse to keep the bag.
Actually, I'll keep this bag. I'll just give you the laptop. That's okay.
She's done it. She's swapped. Here it is from another angle. The mark goes for the laptop. This is dangerous, but Jess thinks fast and takes control using the plastic bag of accessories to close down the mark's attempt to open the case.
Got the money. Thank you. Sorry, I was going to let you keep the bag because this is what I've been carrying it around in, but listen, I've got to go if you have
Jess gets the money. Now she needs to get out fast. The mark could check the laptop case at any moment. Jess almost breaks into a run. She's out. Jess and Alex make a quick getaway. Meanwhile, the mark's friend has rung to ask about how the laptop purchase went. This could be interesting. The mark's after Jess, but she's too late. Jess and Alex have got clean away. When we caught up with her, she was still fuming mad about what had happened to her.
Oh, good. When I stop shaking, that's when I'm gonna start talking. What the f am I gonna do? My money's gone. What the hell am I gonna tell my friends? I just gave her £200 for this piece of crap. I'm gonna kick her ass. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh. I'm going to kick her ass. I really am going to kick her ass.
Alex and Paul in their latest venture, a computer shop offering amazing deals that are impossible to turn down. But there has to be a catch. This is the hardware hustle.
Do you like a computer upgrade? No?
They put up flyers offering laptop owners the fantastic offer of a free memory upgrade worth £60. It's an offer too good to be true. But what is the scam? Keep watching to find out. Our cameras are in place so you won't miss a thing. We've even got one tucked behind a two-way mirror. It's not long before they have their first customer.
Hi there. How are you doing?
Jess waits outside. She's the convincer. A satisfied customer who will subliminally convince the mark that the shop and staff are legitimate.
All the applications will open faster, operate a lot faster, so you can run a lot more things.
Yeah, if you want to go for 2 gig, we can give you a really good price on that as well.
Jess goes in to do her bit.
Let's give you the 512 upgrade for free, and we'll chuck in another gig for you. But we'll charge you half price, so for 60, you'll get a gig and a half, which will bring your computer up to 2 gigabytes RAM, which is huge.
Our victim doesn't need Jess's convincer. The boy's sales patter has got him to agree to pay £60 for some extra memory in addition to his free upgrade.
5 o'clock?
He is happy to leave his laptop to be fitted out, ready for collection at 5 o'clock.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers, good to meet you, Mike, and give us a call, yeah?
Yeah, perfect. Okay,
cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers, Mike.
Bye.
And here comes the scam.
I think this is quite a nice one.
Yeah.
Just put it up, put this one on display.
Our real hustlers have no intention of giving back any of the laptops that are left with them today.
Very nice.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah, about 1,200.
Not bad for a day's work.
Yeah.
Instead, they're going to do a runner and their customers are going to have a nasty surprise in store when they return.
Smashing.
Another victim is drawn into the trap.
Hi there.
Hiya.
Afternoon, hiya.
I'm just coming to find out about the free upgrade.
Ah, yes, okay.
And you get a 512 megabyte upgrade for free. But if you're interested, we can give you a...
As Jess play acts with Alex, Paul persuades her to buy extra memory in addition to her free upgrade. She agrees, and that's another double whammy. She's lost her cash and her laptop.
Yeah, you want to pay credit card? We take those. Thank you very much.
Okay, Jessica.
See you later.
I can have these for you, Jessica.
That's about $2 grand.
Sweet. Can we display it as well? Put that one up there.
Put that one up here. We'll sell for $1,200 that way. It's a bargain for them and it's an absolute bargain for us.
Trade is steady throughout the day. This customer joins the growing list of victims.
All right, great.
Cheers.
Take care.
Pleasure. The phone. Yeah, we need the same phone.
All right.
It's time to go. The team clear out the shop and count their ill-gotten gains.
Right, how do we do?
That is about $8 grand.
Right, let's clear everything out. Get moving.
The real hustlers pack up the shop and clear out, leaving no trace. Half an hour later, the victims return one by one to pick up their laptops, only to discover an empty shop. It soon dawns on them they've been had. Lucky for them, although they don't know it yet, that they are going to get their laptops back. But what is their initial reaction to the scam?
They seem really nice. They knew what they were talking about. I went along, totally believed them.
They've taken my laptop and they've got a grand's worth of goods, and it was obviously a bit of a scam.
I guess if an offer's too good to be true, then it probably is too good to be true. I'd go somewhere with a reputation next time.
This is a smart hotel in the centre of Edinburgh. But this guy isn't checking in. He's here to buy a cut-price laptop. That makes him the mark in the double switch. The person selling the laptops is Rob Marks, and he looks a lot like Paul.
Charlie, nice to meet you. Have a seat, Charlie. Someone else is coming along as well. She said she'll be here in a second. Is that okay? Yeah, just take care of everybody at the same time.
That mystery someone else is Jess. She's looking a lot more chavvy than normal, but that's all part of the scam.
You Rob?
Yes.
Hi, sorry.
Susie.
How
are you?
I am alright, yeah.
Yeah, have a seat.
Sorry,
have
my
a seat.
boyfriend can't actually find a place to park, so we're just waiting outside.
So, dodgy-looking Jess has a dodgy bloke waiting for her outside.
So, these are, my company gives these away to clients, and so basically we have a whole bunch of them left over.
Yeah.
And so the 200 cash, but this particular model is about 500, you know, if you buy it in the shop, so it's a pretty good deal. Do you want to check it, or I probably should, I don't know if you want to or not.
I'll look at you. They're the same, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both exactly the same. Let me open it for you.
Paul explains that the laptops are leftover client gifts from his company. The Mark wants to check what's actually in the box, and Paul's happy to oblige. Sure enough, it's a brand new, high-spec laptop worth hundreds of
I have
pounds.
one just like it, but it's about a year old.
Okay, well, I think that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine, you know, they all work.
Do you want to have a
There's
look at that?
There's a warranty card in here. Just send that off. You can do it online, and it's covered
Right.
for 2 years, which is excellent. So 200, please.
Is that all the
So the goods are kosher, and the Mark seems happy to pay. Out comes the money.
Do you mind if I check it? Is that okay? I don't trust you. There you go.
Paul checks the cash and transfers it to a new envelope.
This is very good.
And that goes in his jacket pocket for safekeeping.
Yeah.
go with that one?
Would you mind, before I actually give you the money, can I just show it to my boyfriend outside, because I don't really know much about computers and that.
Can he come in?
No, because we couldn't find a place to park, could we? So can I just take it out to him now and just show him? It'll be like 2 minutes, just like literally just outside.
Yeah, can I bring it out to you?
Okay, I'll just go tell
All
him.
right,
Yeah, no
okay.
worries. Is that all right?
All right, thank you.
Obviously, I want to show him first.
Charlie, would you... Yes, absolutely. Would you do me a favour? Could you hold that for a second? Just, I don't want to take cash out to her. Would that be okay?
Paul clearly thinks Jess looks well dodgy. He's unhappy about meeting some stranger in a car park and asks the Mark to keep hold of his cash just in case it turns out to be a trick. After all, you can't be too careful these days. The Mark waits patiently for Paul to return. Still no sign of Paul, but the Mark's so happy with his purchase, he's even chatting on the phone about it with a friend.
Everything's okay. I checked it already. All the laptops, all the gadgets, all the equipments. Everything is perfect.
A full half hour later, and Paul's not back yet. The Mark's still chilling though. He's got his laptop. He's looking after the cash. What could possibly go wrong? Maybe he can surf the web to kill some time. Or can he? So what's really going on? Earlier, Jess timed her entrance perfectly from her stakeout in the cafe next door. Once Paul had the Mark's cash, he transferred the money into another envelope. Jess distracted him with her cock-and-bull story about her boyfriend. And Paul made the switch by replacing the envelope containing the Mark's cash with an identical one filled with bits of newspaper. Paul then walked out with the real laptop, meeting Jess outside. All they had to do was pop into a nearby cafe until everything had blown over.
Is that pepperoni?
No, I think it's just cheese.
That box looked convincing. It really contained a pack of cheap printer paper. But the Mark still thought he had that envelope of cash that Paul left with him. But after a quick peek inside, he couldn't believe his eyes. Instead of crisp £20 notes, it was stuffed with newspaper. And the realisation that he'd been scammed hits him like a slap in the face.
This all seems pretty legit. The mark has seen a laptop coming out of its box and naturally assumes that the other box is identical.
Whenever buying anything privately, be aware that con artists are experts at gaining your trust and separating you from your money. Always be vigilant and remember that a deal may not be as fair as it first seems.